Bikepacking Washington, day 3, sick edition. We've made it a whole, not even half a mile.
Hold on, dude, I'm not getting any light on my shifter.
And we got dead shifters. It's gonna be a day. And of course the wind stopped as soon as I started talking to the camera. It's super windy. It's messing with me. I promise, it is windy. Welcome to the shit show. Who says you can't stop 2 miles in for a little snack? Have I ever told you guys how much I love sand? I love sand. I couldn't be more happy than right now at mile 15 to find the biggest sandbox. So if this GoPro's not doing justice and making this look like it's the most beautiful trail, don't believe it. Don't believe your eyes.
God damn it.
So what happened was we just spent 6 miles in a sandbox to get to a supposedly closed tunnel. Supposedly. Should we find out if the tunnel's really closed?
There's a tunnel bypass right here.
Yeah.
There's also a road tunnel. Well,
There's that nice gravel road I've been pointing at too.
is that the road you're pointing at?
Yeah. So we've opted for going to see what a closed tunnel looks like, and then we'll turn around and get on the nice gravel road we've been eyeballing for the last 7 miles in sand. Okay. So just as I figured, you cannot close the tunnel. It is open. What's on the other side? I do not know. Richie is not feeling too adventurous about the big gaping black hole in the middle of nowhere. So we'll probably go back out the other way. If I was by myself, I might have been stupid enough to go explore in there, but It's definitely on the sketchy side. I mean, look at this thing. I've got a 10mm lens, and you can't even, it's massive. Look it. I got a 10mm lens, and it's not even doing its justice. Look how small he looks. I got a beachy. What? You couldn't get your bike to sit right so we could get a picture?
No.
Oh. Hey bro, I got good news. We don't gotta worry about the military.
Nice.
Okay. So what happened was, I blew the front tire, and it took 4 plugs. A jumbo plug in the middle, another plug next to it, and then 2 more plugs on the sidewall. And then what happened was, I just blew out my back wheel.
And a flat.
So, boys and girls, apparently I picked the wrong wheels and tires for this trip.
Would you like another, butter?
Don't tease me with a good time. The American Rail Trail.
Here she is, folks. In all her glory.
Yeah, super mellow, casual. Should do it on 20s and rim brakes. Don't. I'm not holding up very well with 45s. That's all I got, folks. Hopefully we make it to lunch. We can get this up.
It's a little bit more that way.
I was hoping we were gonna get there unscathed with just the front tire making it.
13 more miles.
Huh?
Yonder. And then lunch.
Pump action Pinto strikes again. Oh yes. Now we're better. That makes everything better. I'm happy in this fat boy. Six plugs later and a punctured rim. All right, Washington, I see you. I see you. On a positive note, we got views.
Wow, dude.
That's pretty. It may be brown, but she purty. Purty brown.
Qu'est-ce que je vais te nommer? Je vais te nommer l'amour, l'amour tendre, l'amour qui chante doucement dans mon cœur, l'amour sans logique à la raison.
This is wild. This is nuts.
This is incredible, man.
All right, so we're 39 miles into a 75-mile day, I think. Just made it to the one and only rest stop, basically. Any place to stop to get stuff. So, bag of chips, soda pop, and a 1.5 liters of water to get me through the rest of the ride, hopefully. Yeah, it's been a great day, other than the fact that I broke a rim and basically used 6-something plugs to plug both my front and rear tire. Not much I can do about any of those. We are literally nowhere near anything to fix anything. So I don't know what the rest of this route looks like today. If it gets any worse than it is now, I don't know. The sand section wasn't great, but the descent was awesome, other than busting a wheel. There's been lots of pretty views. Obviously, I still sound terrible and I'm still sick, but I seem to be doing better than I was yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely terrible, so if I'm doing a little bit better than yesterday, I will take that as a win. This is bikepacking for you. Things happen, cool views, things break, you get sick, you push through. I don't know. Absolutely freaking wild, let me tell you. What the next half of the day looks like is all up in the air. We shall see. We'll keep ticking along. Hope for the best. Oh yeah. So we're 51 miles in for almost 4.5 hours. After we hit the gorge, we hit the gas station, and then basically been on this crazy, insanely awesome gravel road that parallels to the rail trail, which I think in my mind is actually better. The rail trail's been really sandy, loose, slow moving, and when I checked the heat maps was suggesting, heat maps were showing that more people ride this. And let me tell you, this was a good call. This is some phenomenal gravel riding. It is so good. Yeah, no complaints here, buddy. If we could have been riding this the whole way, that would have been amazing. But hey, it's all good. Getting it in. Nice 80-degree day. Nobody on this road. Feeling pretty good, considering, you know, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through day 3. Wow. See what happens tomorrow, but okay. We are literally moving across the state of Washington. Super cool. Super cool. And of course that's bike packing, like highs and lows, right? Like that's how it goes. I think just being sick, it just throws another element into it, but yeah. Right now, vibes are high. $78 miles to finish off day 3. You excited? You got an apple pie.
Yeah. Bean and rice burrito with nopales and vegan hack for the road, McDonald's apple pie.
He's a happy boy. He was a little bit wrecked when we got back, but he's happy now. Final thoughts on today. Sucks destroying a really nice rim. Sucks having to use 6 plugs to fix your tire, but the good news is we got out of no man's land on all that busted equipment, so I guess I can't complain with that. What would you say is the highlight of today? What was your favorite part?
Well, the flats sucked for sure. Getting the flats was a bummer, but you're pro. You fixed them quickly. And it was just some of the best riding, like the whole trip. Like the flowy sections through the desert were sick. Getting into the farmland on the roads and the gravel road was amazing. So just the riding, like the flowy riding was the highlight for sure.
I would say my highlight, well, the biggest highlight out of the whole day is we finally found the downhill.
Yeah.
Yesterday was supposed to be the downhill day because, you know, we stayed at the top of a mountain and then we're going to go downhill into the desert, but there was no downhill. The fact that we actually found downhill today, almost 2,000 feet of downhill, sick. That was definitely a highlight. I think the goats were pretty funny.
The goats were sick.
I think
the goats were sick.
The little goats were pretty funny that were running in front of the road and running and acting like they got busted and need to go back to mom.
15 to 20 mile an hour gravel sections.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I think that was my highlight for the day was everything after the gas station, those backcountry gravel farm roads, whatever those were. They were just absolutely incredible. Some of the best gravel ever, just nice rolling hills, like nothing crazy. They just kind of just kept winding through like whatever ranches and farm stuff there was. Yeah, I think that was just super sick. I love when you can find like that proper gravel and actually can get some miles in and not feel like you're on a 60-pound bike doing 7 miles an hour with 300 watts in the wind. Tailwind. We got super lucky. However, yesterday was the gnarliest headwind and today was the best tailwind. That sucker was pushing us, I think, pretty much all day. So thank you. Can I have a couple more days of that? That'd be great.
No, man, just like great riding. Before you got the flats, that like twisty, chunky gravel section, remember that? There was like flowy and twisty. That was super, super fun because we were just bombing the shit out of it. Great downhill. Just great riding, man. It's fun.
Yeah, just insanely epic day. Not much more I can say on that. So, you know, the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, and, well, we'll do it again tomorrow and see what happens. Because we're halfway across Washington. Getting close. Later.